Hey folks, welcome back to Star Stuff. Now, last time we finished up all the challenges in the game. We finished up all the challenges here for the Red Giant Room, and we're working on Starburst now, but I was trying to finish the game and the developer threw a bunch more puzzles at me. I got a little bit salty about it. I was like really anxious to finish the game and they just kept putting more and more and more and more and more puzzles in front of me. So I got a little bit upset and I just quit out of the recording. I can't go back and start over. Apparently I'm locked into this location. So I'm going to cut in some footage here of the other recording. And I'm going to try to kind of speed through it and get back to this location. And then we'll try and finish the game. So enjoy, I guess. Time to finish the game. Let's see how it ends. Don't bother coming back to my desk with that. You'll need it to open the starpult door. Remember, orbs are highly unstable and may explode if mishandled. They may also trigger bots in surprising ways. Mija, the good news is you are definitely ready for this. You are in control. Orb up! Uh-oh. Okay. So we need to program you. This one seems pretty straightforward. Wait for the orb. No, just go straight to A, then wait for the orb, then go to B. Okay. Oh, it's a bunch of little mini programming challenges here. Interesting. Go to A, wait for the orb. Go to B. Why doesn't that work? Oh, what am I trying to do here? Oh, wait for the orb and then leave. So you gotta drop me. Okay. Okay. All right. I hope these don't get too tough. Let's see. Oh man. Oh man, this looks... Am I getting credit for these on my number counter? So what are we trying to do here? This one's gonna run pretty long, I think, because we're gonna try and finish the game here, but if it gets too long, I'll have to cut it into 2 episodes. Let's see. Where am I trying to go? I'm trying to go over here, I think. So I need to walk across here and then walk across there, which means we need somebody to get up here to interrupt that. Am I crazy or is this just really easy? Like, let's just have you go to E. Oh, I see. All right. So then, in that case, we're going to need you to pick me up at... Well, we're going to need you to wait and then pick me up at D. Then go to B, wait for the orb. Go to... A. Wait for the orb and then drop me at C. Right? And then for you, you're gonna wait for the orb, you're gonna wait for B, then go to F. Wait for the orb and go to E. There we go. Okay. This is at least fairly straightforward here. Okay. That doesn't work. So for you, don't wait for the orb. Wait for A. Try that. Okay, at least these aren't devious ones. They're just like, think about it for a second and then do the right thing. All right, there we go. What are we doing here? We've got a corrupted dispenser. Let's see what the code is. Wait for the orb, then spawn. Okay, so that's it. So let's see. What do I want to do here? Do I want to cross over? Can I just jump myself over here? No, because if I go across the one ways, then I can't have it happen. All right, so oh, this one seems a little more difficult. So if I hit the button, we can have the spawner go to the jump pad. So go to the jump pad. If powered? I guess if powered A. If A is on, go to B. Oh, that's kind of gross. I don't see how this one works. Because we can have it go over there. But then I can't ride it up. Why do we need two? I've only got 3 lines here? So you get spawned. If A is off, go to A, maybe? Otherwise, go to C? No. If A is off, go to C. How do I get you to go to C and then go to A? If A is on, go to C. Yeah, otherwise go to A. Okay, that's it. So I stand here. If A is... Why didn't it go to C there? If A is on, go to C. There we go. Oh, is it a timing thing? I think it is. Ah. What? How am I supposed to do this with 3 lines? Come on. Are you kidding me? So the only thing I can like control is if I'm standing here. Oh, I get it now. Okay, if A is off, go to A. And then go to C. Okay. So... A is on, so you're not gonna go... Wait. A is on, so you're not gonna go to A. You're gonna go straight to C. Right? Right. If A is off, you'll go to A, but it's not, so you'll go to C. Okay, there we go. And you're done running. So now the only thing that matters is we get something to A somehow. Like this. Alright, there we go. Can I be done now? I don't want 18 more puzzles, but no, there's 18 more. Alright, so we're back here at whatever this is, and we need to proceed. We need to keep solving puzzles. For this one, what I've got set up so far is, so the bot here is going to wait for my bobble, then turn The problem with turning is that it is going to throw this block, right? And we don't want it to do that. So I'm gonna stand here to block it. Okay. So we hit the button, he turns, we block the laser. Meanwhile, the grabber bot begins coming out over to pick this up. So once he's picked it up, we can leave the laser location. And he'll wait again for another bobble. Then he'll go drop it at A, which powers this. And the second bobble also has this guy turn again to power that. So really, the key to this puzzle is interrupting this and preventing it from firing the crate. The other thing is, this guy will go through this beam and interrupt it, which will repower it and fire it a second time when we're standing on it. So this is the solution here. And then once we get past this one, we're into uncharted territory where I don't really know what I'm doing. So let's hit the bobble. He's going to come pick up the block. Now we can leave, which powers the jump pad. But if we hit the bobble again and stand on the jump pad, oh, we don't actually have the solution. So what we need to do then is wait for the second wait for here is actually going to be the crate. And that should solve it. Okay. There we go. All right. So, more puzzles. I don't know how many there are, but they've definitely put quite a few puzzles in front of us, preventing us from finishing the game until we demonstrate mastery. Let's take a look at what we've got here. We've got 2 beamers and 2 grabbers. I'm not quite sure. I think the goal is for us to be on this crate pad and have it activate. So we're going to need both of these buttons to be hit and a crate here. I'm not quite sure how that's going to work because I don't... so we need to put blocks on these pads and then bop them up here by turning on these. Okay. So let's take a look at our code. Our grabbers, seems like what they should do is grab the blocks and put them on the pads. Let's do the naive solution first. This isn't going to work, but we'll find out why. So we need to set the nearest... D1's the nearest position. D2's the nearest air bump. Pick up at D1 and drop at D2, right? So we can do that. They'll pick these up and place these here. Now this guy got his thing destroyed, unfortunately. Okay, so he's... yeah, that's no good. So we can fix that by having these guys turn immediately. Let's have them turn clockwise. Now if we run it, we should be able to get the blocks there, right? If they turn clockwise again, if they wait for the bobble and then turn clockwise again, the 2 blocks should go here. But then what am I putting in this crate? I only have 2 bobbles. Oh, you need to be bumped up there. Okay, one of these grabber bots has to be bumped up. So I do think it makes sense to wait for the bobble here and then turn again. And then for these guys, let's see. How do we do this? You've got 4 more lines. Yeah, this is tricky. This is tricky. How would I get you to place that block and then go there without having you try to do the same thing? Okay, so I think it deals with... I think I understand. So the idea is we pick up our blocks, right? If you're lasering, do I have an if? No, I don't. All right, never mind. It may have something to do with having something destroyed here. So what if you go to the crate? What if you go to the bump pad? Then you pick up your block. Because if your thing is destroyed, then we can differentiate you with an if holding, right? Is there anything I can do? Not really. Oh, I can interrupt a beam. I can interrupt a beam. Okay. I think I can. Let me test this. Is my yeah, my bobble can interrupt a beam. Okay, so I can maybe get over here. So if I just have them pick it up and I get over here, we wait for the bobble. That means yours is destroyed, right? So that means you're gonna wait for this and then turn twice. And you guys, if I can get over there fast enough to stop this from being destroyed, so then probably you pick up at D1, wait for the bobble. If you're holding an aerogel, drop it at C, and then go to your nearest bump pad, D1. So this depends on whether I can get over there fast enough. So I have to run this. I can't get there. So then I bobble. Oh, and they need to go to D2 anyway. Hold on. They need to go to D2 so that they get bumped up here. You're waiting for the bobble to turn. I need one more wait here. Which means I need one more wait here. What can they wait for instead of the bobble? Wait for the crate. There we go. And then we put one more wait here before we do the pickup for the bobble. Okay, that should be it. So I come over here and interrupt this beam, hit the bobble again. They get jumped up, and then, okay, so I just have to run up there. All right, let's see if I can make this work. Okay, there's the solution. Cool. All right, another puzzle here. What do we need to do here? We need to hit these in sequence so that we get bumped over here. So what can we do? I need to get up here, then I bobble, then they turn clockwise. They hit this, and this, and this. So then I need them to kind of like go back and forth. What do I have available? How many lines of code do I have? 4 lines. Okay. What is this about? So I'll interrupt this when I walk over here. So I don't think we want to wait for the nearest thing because then we don't have, Wait for your nearest button and then turn? So D1 is the nearest air bump. Wait for D1 and then turn? Maybe... wait for the orb first, then wait for your... no. Then wait for your bubble. Does this work? No. We need them to wait for the nearest, so... wait for the bubble, then wait for D1. But then this will... then this will never fire? So I can get here. So they're waiting for the nearest thing, but then they're all going. So it's like this always triggers. Maybe this should be your nearest target? And then maybe these are swapped? Yeah, I think that's it. So now, yeah, that's it. Okay. Okay, there we go. Come in, Mija. Are you there? Mija! If you're there, we're unable to reach you past this point. I think I'm feeling sad about it. Maybe just slight confusion. Must be the electromagnetic force from the star formation. Or could just be gas. Mija, you must take a leap of faith. You got this, Mija. Trust yourself. Okay, well, as far as I can tell, we've done every single puzzle in the game. Cosmata's Dye Lab has some new content. Yeah, we've done all the puzzles in the game. We've done the puzzles in between picking up the final star stuff in the core and reaching this location. So it's time for a leap of faith. Guess we pop this in here. What is there, one final puzzle here? Oh, wow. We're exposed to the star right now. Gotta push forward. Oh, a real leap of faith. Okay. All right. Put in the plug. Push some buttons, pull some levers. Activate the star pult. And the star goes off into the inky void. There we go. 100% complete the game. And there's the finale. All right, so overall, I thought the game was very good. I like the art style. I think it's very consistent, and it's got a very nice, like, it's a little bit cutesy, a little bit cartoony, but it's it matches the vibe of the dialogue and the characters that they put together. So they've got a nice, like, themed, styled game here. I feel like the puzzles are a really good introduction to programming. They very kind of carefully drip feed in the different types of concepts, and it's basic enough that it's not overwhelming, right? I think some of the later challenges would be some of the later puzzles would be very, very challenging for young programmers, but still, there's hints available, and over time, the solutions will become available on YouTube and, you know, various websites and such, so it's not too bad. If I had one major criticism, it's the last set of puzzles. Like, after you complete every puzzle in the game and you get to that final thing, I don't know that they should have put all those extra puzzles in the way between you and the finale. Like, I feel like it's a little bit overkill, but that just might be me because I was frustrated trying to finish up the series. I don't know, maybe a final challenge, a final boss is okay. Yeah. I feel like the difficulty's right on the correct position for somebody who's not trying to 100%. If you're trying to 100% it, a couple of them are really, really tough, really challenging, almost unfair in the out-of-the-box thinking they require for you to get there. But overall, a fun little programming puzzle game. I quite enjoyed my time with it. The very last episode, I was a little frustrated. Every star may be a sun to someone by Carl Sagan. An interesting quote there. There's the thanks for playing. And I guess that's my cue to give you a thanks for watching. Looks like we're 100% complete with the game. We're done. We can go pick up some extra, like, I think we can we maybe see like some extra dyes and whatnot. We did pick up a new accessory. Let's see what that is. The wizard hat. Okay. We didn't get all the dyes. We have dark matter. We didn't pick up rainbow. So there's some there's some secrets left to find, I guess. And we can check in with like Oslo here. I never thought to check if the star pult was plugged in. Should probably figure out some way to make that an easy fix. Noted. And then we can go check in with Hoshi.
It's funny how things unravel. You never know how fully you will affect everything and everyone around you and after you. What seems like a tiny task, an everyday job, can evolve into more than you can grasp. We cannot predict the future, but we are most certainly a part of building it, You've done an exceptional job, Mija. We're so happy to have you in our orbit.
And then we'll check in with Itri.
Mija, did you see the star's trajectory data? This star shot farther than any before. I wonder what that fiery ball will become.
And then let's check in with Yuri here. Keeping up with your mental finesse has been a true honor. You're sparkling, Mija. All right, so that's 100%. That's star stuff. That's the game. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this series. And we hope to see you in the next one, whatever that might be. Until then, take care.